started. A second. I'm still kind of setting up. Okay. Webcam. There we go. Just so. Okay. And yes, that's the right way. Okay, close that and start up the game. I have no idea what I'm doing, but autosave. This is probably the last one. Why does this order this by the time it was saved? So I need to find. Oh, hey Van Diaz, how are you doing, man? Thank you for the sub, resub. Guess who? That already tells me the answer. So I pretty much finished this planet. I just need to Did I get a gland? Our schedules have not been lining up. No. I didn't even stream yesterday. I stream on the weekends now, because that's like... Sometimes I have to go to work in the morning, because it's not every day. And that kind of... And if I stream like all night, it just makes me tired. So that's why I decided to stream during the weekends. Okay, so I need to turn that in here. Talk to people. Starforge, we got that already. Strange Stowaway, I think we have to go back to Dantooine? Where's the Jedi planet? No, it's not Dantooine, is it? Yeah, I think it is Dantooine. Karth. I think we have this. Tackland. Okay. That's not it. Shiny items, show quest items. Tackland, I have 3 of these. Okay. Yeah, and so what we did here was we cleared this guy's name? Or is it Jarek? Yeah, we cleared this guy's name. Okay, yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking now, I never thought it was possible, thank you. I just wish that you hadn't seen us at our worst. We can be so much better, we must be. And I got Zalbar back. I remember that Ven Diaz just dropped him off here and got the the Starforge map. I think that's what I remember him saying. Great Walkway, Chieftain's Hall, Holder of Laws. I think I have to go back to the Great Walkway. Saving Zalbar, boring. Well, you didn't have to see it then. I don't remember if you were here when we did it. Oh, thank God you already did it, yeah. Supply station, sugar dock. Yeah, maybe they're on their way here then. I'm pretty sure I've already looked through these. Why do I have these robes on? I had some cool black ones. Oh, that's because it's the Dark Jedi robe. Dressing up like a Dark Jedi, using a red lightsaber, but I'm a good Jedi. I'm being ironic. Forgive me for the intrusion, human. My name is Sunny Vec. I believe you dropped this data pad and I wish to return it to you. Thanks. My pleasure, human. You should examine it to make sure it's not broken. I know how this be. Just another quest. Goodbye, human. Oh, I totally talked over what he was saying. I didn't. Did I read that out loud? Whatever. He dropped the data pad or whatever. The Genahard and say Tisihulas in Manaan, come alone or not at all. Do I get to bring my friends with me? Oh, you gotta turn around, fucker. So, did I give Zalbar his honorary weapon? Yeah, okay. Which credits do I have?
What?
I doubt there's anything in here. Yeah. Journal entry added. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go there. What the fuck? Apparently there's still stuff to do here. Rawr. I guess the Shirka are angry that I interfered. I can't see shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, they were easy to kill. What's going on here? Do I have to do anything? Yes. Thank you, mission. exit. Janos' office. Yeah, they're taking care of business. Those guys are over here though, right? Is it already too late for to get that quest then? Oh, I think it's already done with, isn't it? Ah! Yeah, this quest isn't there anymore. These guys have probably got killed. The newly found courage of the Wookiees has put a premature end to whatever business Manaan and Eli had between them. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, one of those things is like, if you don't finish it... I guess he had to finish every quest on the planet. Yeah, so I can't do anything here anymore. We're leaving now! If not a company comes to Kashyyyk, they will find it possible to do what Shurga did. Build. Just kind of winging it. I'm a Jedi Guardian. Let's see. I started as a soldier and then I'm switching to a Jedi Guardian. One-handed. Oh, I can't show my skills, can I? Yeah, I need to upgrade this more. What was I going to do? There was like a... I wanted to get the last thing of this. I heard that one was pretty good. But yeah, I'm just kind of not really following a build, just making it up as I go. Okay, so let's go to a new planet then. So I was told to go to this, see the certain merchant or whatever. Well, I think then after that I'm gonna go to Manaan. Okay.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Yes, the apprentice. Oh, he looked exactly like him. Okay. Except he has a goatee.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Budget Malik, yeah. Or more like, but yeah, but he just reused the assets from Malik to make his apprentice. Sounds about right. Okay. Okay, Kara, tell me something.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
I don't really know much about this place. Sorry.
Why do you want revenge on Saul so badly?
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
It just seems more personal than that is all.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
What happened after that?
I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
So a tough break you haven't gone over yet. What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. A little bit like you in that respect. Never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
What's that? Lore? Lore? I'm not sure. What are you trying to say there? Lore, okay. So what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustle.
Oh, what an awful name.
The colony was a complete ruin and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, that's the story, for what it's worth.
He's hiding from you because he named him something awful. Thank you for telling me.
I've never talked about it before to anyone. I suppose it's time I finally did.
Okay, Bastila.
How can I help?
Get out of your system. Teach me a lesson. Why did the council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Just seems odd they send me off with a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the
Yeah,
Council.
sure, okay.
Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me, you're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrated? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it.
Oh,
Now
just a
I'm focused
moment.
on my true responsibilities.
Just
I'm
only
simply
one
trying to
moment.
help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
You're a bitch. No. Someone, my friends get mad if I said that. What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Hey, you brought this on yourself.
I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested.
Careful, remember your self-control.
I must admit, I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
Okay. How many plans have you done? I've only done Tatooine and Kashyyyk after becoming a Jedi.
How can I help?
No.
Then I suggest we...
Yes. Active quests. She meant for the Blind Faith. Okay, so let's talk to Zelbar. Something you want? Yep. Take all the time you need to say that. You have anything more to say about yourself, Zelbar? You've seen more than I would have allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take back a sword? Not really. Not sure I really know. Father expects so much from me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned though, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. Enough. Okay. That's what happens then, we'll see. Wish you well, let's go though. I will follow. Okay. Who else is here? Ah, boring cat lady, but okay. Yes, yes.
Yes. What is it?
Something wrong.
I have been bothered by something of late.
Don't lay all your problems on me. What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
Are you hitting on me? What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
Yawn. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm feeling, but it will be nice. You mean?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Oh, she lived on Terrace. Thought you hated your homeworld.
It was my home. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But we...
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Juhani. There was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
You're right, I don't.
I suppose that is to be expected. Everything will turn out for the best, as long as we remain focused on our task. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Okay. I guess we have to wait for it to calm down a bit. Okay, let's go to the other part of the ship. This is where the stowaway girl is. Yeah, okay. That one's on this part. You have anything to say, T3? I don't think so. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Programming spike? Oh, okay. Eat fronts. You don't talk much, do you? Just trying to know if you ever have any advice. Want to ask some questions? You don't even know what I was gonna ask. Okay. Well, that was useful. Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Why'd you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgot what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you want to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
You don't want to answer the question, old man. Just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vix was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
There's supposed to be a hidden meaning behind this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
As boring as the story. How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time, they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth, Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
And go on.
Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. Those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
Huh? Yep. You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion.
That was a real
Krat
yawn,
dies
by the way.
horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
How can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo! Got something on...
You anything about this place?
It's a ship. To be more specific, it's your ship. You tell me. And that's about all I got to say
Okay.
about that. Now, let's get going.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head.
Never
is it?
mind.
He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway? Got something on you?
Make a healing kit for me?
I suppose I can whip up something, a few herbs and such. Do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say
Yeah.
that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it. Got something on you?
Healing kit?
How many could you possibly need? And besides, I don't have enough supplies I need
Aw.
to put some more together. Ask me later when you're actually in need and I'm less tired. I'm not a kit factory, you know. Got something on you? Stop bothering me with your question.
Yeah, no one's gonna help me with that. Okay. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Okay, let's work on some stuff before I talk to people, I guess. Yes, what the fuck did I even do? Okay. Okay, apparently that's not the character. What is Karth's dexterity? Oh, he has a 14. Plus 4, okay. Lightsaber. What's next door? Attack bonus 1, keen special. Massive criticals. Opala and Bondar. Sigil do. Dragon Pearl. Hey Emma, how's it going? Let's try that one. Is there anything on hers? Just got off the toilet? Okay. Mission accomplished. Rubat? What does Rubat do? Next door. What's Damned? Okay. Hey, she was the one who chose to share with us. I don't know. Sure. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's just... Yeah, she already has a crystal. Okay. Okay, HK, you're more interesting.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your straining in your belt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me?
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
Tell me what you can, then.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
An assassin?
Caution, shh, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
I won't tell anyone.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
Is there any way to reactivate that function?
Answer. Not that I know of, Master. I still possess all my normal combat and stealth abilities, however.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
Maybe sad that you can kill those things. Yeah, that's why I left them. There are a bit too many though, so I don't know what to do about that. So I can restore your memory?
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated.
They're so cute, yeah.
But I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
It's just a bit too many though. So how do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
So you're saying your memory just might come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master. But there is no way to know. It is quite
I guess
possible
it's
that
a hint.
tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
Okay, that will be... Wait, tell me what you can.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average
Okay, I already
meatbag.
know this.
As you...
Yeah, it's like my little pets. Okay, Candace. Well, Nightbot said to save, so...
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm wondering if you had any more war stories?
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
And did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yay. I think all that's left is Mission to talk to.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Security Spike?
Sorry. Hey there.
Want to talk with you about your brother?
Maybe if we get these tat clans for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
That's it then. Cool. Who do I want to bring with me? I'll just guess. Sure. I'll have to level one of them up. Yeah.
Ready?
Is there anything else you can learn? Critical threat range? No. Is that even a good skill? Let's just give him this one then. What's this? Do I even have stuff to add to that? Yes. Ah, sure, why not?
I'm here.
Hey, who's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. It's Davix, isn't it? Well, who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new, very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, but... And you're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? Trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. The Sith haven't been here in 50 years, not since last year. Don't know why I see they started making a habit of it now. Still, all my business with Sith is old news. Politics aren't my affair, so as long as you don't get it all worked up, I guess I can let you in. Oh, excuse me. It would be nice to have someone to talk to you for a change. Trandoshan smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Trandoshans and smugglers, what are you talking about? They do come by here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know, but the Trandoshan lizard can speak. It's kind of hard to follow, and they have pretty limited imaginations. Okay, Vendias, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Smugglers aren't much better either. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through this door, so if you just hold on a minute, I'll open this damn thing up and we can talk face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. Think keeps jamming. There we go. Okay, let's talk. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Yes, talk faster. Don't see many of your kind out here anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? My quest for the Jedi Council. Jedi Council told me you're Jedi. You sure don't look like it. I am a Jedi. Now, I never said I doubted you, just though, well, there aren't exactly a lot of Jedi wandering around these parts after what happened last time. What happened before? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about the Exar Kun in that war. Then again, there have been a lot of troubles lately, I've heard. Remind me about the XR-kun. XR-kun is a Jedi to start at least. He came here to Yap and landed on the fourth moon, the one you can see through the window. There are some ancient Sith temples there, and in them XR-kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged war against the Republic, much like what seems to be happening today. XR-kun was more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. Very ground temple beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just, died, I guess. But that's all in the past now. I got my life staying here and tinkering with the stuff I found in the ruins and the things that Trandoshan smugglers bring me. Who are the Trandoshans? Trandoshans, mercenaries, and bounty hunters. Scum mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. The Argonians. Oh, sort of like Rhodians? Why are they here? They found me a couple of years ago after the war started. Usually they don't bargain with people that they find alone in abandoned space stations. We worked out a deal. I give them a few more of my apical inventions at reasonable prices, and they keep me supplied with food and new materials. Hey, thanks for the follow. It worked out well so far, for years really. With Dad gone, they've been getting ideas. Hanma Yuichira. Thanks. Anything else you want to know? Tell me about yourself. Me, I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been in the system for over 50 years before the station was even built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Tell me about the system. Well, this gas giant here is Yavin, and it's a whole bunch of moons around. The only really interesting though is Yavin 4, though. It's been pretty much been picked clean. What was on Yavin 4? When XR-kun started the Great Sith War 50 years ago, yeah, it used Yavin 4 as a base, building a lot of Sith temples there. Okay. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed every surface planet, destroying pretty much everything. What's with you and Yavin 4? Well, you can still find a few things here and there in surface, some buried from the environment, some that look much, much older. I've been there a bunch of times and found pretty much all there was to find. I took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them both working or improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested. Maybe purchase? Yes, sell me stuff. Okay. Sure, what do you have? Yes, I have a few things ticking around the place. Stuff that Trandoshan smugglers have bought for me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap though. If they pay for a lot, I can make it. Anything I sell to you, I can't sell to them. Now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I got a few more of my advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have anything you want. Here, have a look. Okay. Yay! Inventory simulator. Finally, show a sell list. Yeah, let's sell shit first. Okay, these don't cost anything. Yeah, whatever. Let's just sell those. Okay. Oh, maybe the robes do cost stuff. I don't need to sell. What? Oh, okay. I can sell this. There we go. I don't need these. Yes, let's sell these. I don't think these are... Oh, okay. Bowcaster, I don't think... Yeah, these are fine. Don't need these. Probably... Whoa, these are expensive. Okay, let's... Probably... sell one of them then. Yeah. There we go. Lots of money. Okay. Okay, show buy list. Oh, dang it. This is the stuff I sold to him. Advanced stabilizer gloves. Maybe. Immunity from mind affecting poisoning. That's pretty dope. Droid shield. What's this? Uses. Okay, let's buy this one. And that one. Okay, yeah, I don't think Sell one more of these. And okay. What is mission using anyway? Okay.
I'm here.
That was interesting. So, is there anything else in here? Giska. I don't have any credits left. Yeah, okay. It's over there. Access denied. Alright, so I talked to everyone once, so I'll just do that again. Talk to them later. Let's go to Manaan. Tatooine. Okay, well maybe let's go take care of some side quests. Did I just crashed the game? Okay, no I didn't. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. There it is. Let's talk to the girl here. Light side or dark side? I'm doing light side right now. I think yeah. I can't help it. Maybe one day I'll do an evil playthrough, but I usually do good playthroughs first. Where the fuck did that girl go? How you doing? Dimly lit side. I mean, I'm slightly... Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. Getting there. How you doing, Hanma? Or do you prefer Yuichiro? Let me... okay. Talk to the strange girl who speaks very weird Mandalorian.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
Why hiding in my ship?
Selimo wanga kunbi. Kipona. Tongki. Tong ab.
Sorry.
Tongki ba non ton.
Dantooine? Maybe someone here remembers you? Okay. I gotta ask around. I'm sleepy. Go to sleep, Emma. How was playing RuneScape all day?
Karth Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your pretty friend here, hey? How do you do, miss?
Alright, mostly on the login screen? Oh. Did some farming runs. Nice to meet you, Jordo.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
the very
I saw him
terrible
at my last
name you
stop
gave
on
him.
Korriban. Though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustle's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustle anywhere.
Okay, Emma.
Positive. He's joined the Sith, Garth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Karth. Hope everything works out with Dustle.
Dustle is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
Wait, just a second. I have an email. Let's see if it's important. Oh, okay, yeah, that was just from earlier then. Oh, okay. Getting my email notifications. Okay. Are you sure that's wise?
I don't know. I don't know why Dustle would be with the Sith, but I have to find out. There's simply no choice. All this time I thought he was... he must be a man by now.
Yep. He'll be a generic... Oh, wait. I actually don't. I think... I spelled that for myself, but yeah, I think he's a generic NPC looking guy. Let's save. Do a hard save. Cool plot stuff. Kids came to tell you I killed the tenor in Tatek. The galaxy berry better place for it. Every one of those creatures is an abomination and must be exterminated. You have done well, Padawan. But do not let your success blind you to the dangers of these monsters. A Jedi must never become complacent when facing one of the Tarantai, as you well know. Is there anything else I can do? I'll be going now. And forcing with you. I think she's in there, or maybe she's outside. Okay, let's just go outside, maybe. Oh, outside's the other way. Think anyone's in the shop, though? No, he just hates the Sugar Corporation.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this, you deserve the highest praise.
Yeah, okay, thank you. No, I don't want to play Pazak. Hey, random rubble. How's it going? Missed this game? Yeah, I got a lot of people come in and say that like this is their favorite game in their childhood. I never beat it. I didn't play it when I was a kid and I never beat it. So, I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, so these are the kids that escaped. Same, I never got off terrace. You can even play it on tablets now if you have like a decent tablet, or it's on Xbox Xbox One backwards compatible. So there's a pretty good opportunity to play
I
it.
heard there was fighting court. I heard another
And
Republic
I don't
fleet
think you
was
need a
wiped
very
out
good
in this
computer
sector. I hope they don't find the Jedi.
to play it these days.
Thank you for exacting my revenge on those.
Yeah, okay. Jedi, talking to the settler, okay. When I first played this game, I bought it on the tablet. I played it on my iPad. You're welcome for exacting your revenge. What happened to you? Must be going back, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I'll just have to look it up. Anyway, saying, yeah, I first played this game on an iPad, and what happened with that is just I just kept starting over. Because I'm, like, obsessed with... Like, if I find out my build of my character is just shit, it, like, bothers me for the rest of the... It bothers me for a long time, so... I'm trying to get over the habit of just starting over, because I'm not satisfied with something. I like how the not comprehensible languages just loop randomly through the same audio files, yeah. How many times have we heard Muka Luka Shuka? Muka Luka Shuka. Okay, wait, no. Maybe... Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
Can you guys see this? Probably, right? Not cheating. Yes, I am. Star Wars, KOTOR, Stowaway Girl. Twi'lek near the tree? Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm mission now. Okay. So, let's return to Ebon Hawk. Oh, this guy. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I remember him. Greetings, sentients. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen dancing by the name of Rundil Sulim. His ranch has been in considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have any news of her? Her name is Sasha. Okay, so yeah, we we figured out the quest. Okay, there's a stowaway girl on board my ship with the name of Sasha. This is the most exciting news, sentient. Are you certain of this? Yes, you can come on board to see her if you like. Yes, I am. She only spoke a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, sentient, that your Sodi is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly, I'll bring you to my ship. Let's go there now. I'm most anxious to see her. Most anxious to see her? I don't know if I want to drop her off with this guy now. Though you have aged, young sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I'm here to return you to your father. Ukashakapaka. I see that Maria was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive that your parents can assist you with that.
Kipuna, bona kichu.
Calm yourself, child. I'll take you home.
Dong abuk shami nonok.
Oh yeah, this was the thing I noticed last time. She's speaking Mandalorian, but this is the Twi'lek audio clip. The female Twi'lek audio clips. That's funny. Just okay. Speak to her in her language. Thank you for your assistance, sentient. I'm sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. Yay. Okay, bye! I like how they just run. Don't run away from me! Okay, so that was it for here. That's still, yeah, he's on Korriban. Okay, so let's go back to Tatooine. That is this the right way? Yes, it is. Am I being attacked? No. I hate this mini game. Why?
Incoming fire!
Why is it lagging? This is making me dizzy. Rip me. It doesn't help that my controllers, like, it's not very smooth. Fuck you. Entire party was killed. Yeah, fuck you too. Okay. Yes.
Mucho Kipuna. Tong.
Yes, that was great. Such a heartfelt moment. Get off my ship. Okay, maybe that won't happen again, but I think it will. I don't know why. Oh, oops. Oh, already on. Okay, maybe it's random then. Thank goodness. Praise RNGesus. Okay, where is Hunting Lodge? That is not the Hunting Lodge. Kill the dragon, how about that? Something to sell you. A parade plate. Okay. Question about hunting. You kill the dragon. What else is there at the hunt? Raid. Okay. You're already taking the great prize. Okay. Goodbye.
You're back. I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, yes.
You do have a tech land for me, right?
And then Mission's brother, all I did to him was paint the green Twi'leks blue. Here's a tack plan. Take it.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to you, Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
Yeah, this sounds too good to be true. I've done more than enough for you already.
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
I don't need any business advice from you, Griff.
It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
Okay.
Hey there.
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Where is that? Is this it? Zerka office. Okay. Maybe it's at the spaceport? Not sure.
Ucua Penki, Tongi Tuamaji, Human Act, Baba Has. Kimba no. Oh, maybe it's Tatooine? Is that what he means? No, it's on Tatooine.
Let's gather your party. Who's still missing? Karth.
Ready.
I'm stuck! Okay, there we go.
Hmm?
Okay, maybe I just need to come back later. That's probably what it is. Yeah, let's not waste time doing that. Already halfway through the stream. Okay. Let's quick save just in case that shit goes down. So let's go to Manaan. Ooh, it's a worldwide ocean. A vision, no!
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manaan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
It looked like the star map was underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustle. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
Yeah.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around
His
groveling
accent.
at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you
Don't
gutless
make
sick.
me laugh.
It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
I would like to ask a few questions.
Well, of course, I'm always willing to help a Jedi. What do you require?
Why are the Sith on Manaan?
Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place. To explore Kolto.
What's Kolto?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy.
Ooh.
I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Why haven't they rejoined the Republic?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet
Smart.
if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Never mind, let's go.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east
directions.
again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Gotta write that down for me. It's over here. Like the music here. Leaving Ahto City security zone. Yeah. So what do I have on right now? Security. Okay.
On it.
Damn! Impossible! Okay. Figured we wouldn't be able to go there. Pretty water. Welcome to Manaan. While you're here, I trust you follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. Ooh, pathetic loss. What are the rules exactly? The single most important law in Manaan is very simpler. Cultural smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed culture, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace here in Manaan. We maintain a careful neutrality and react very harsh to people who try to jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontation between the Sith and the Republic are dealt with stealthily and decisively. This understood. How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? The Sith respect the independence of Manaan as much as the Republic does. As long as we continue to control the production of the resources valuable as Kolto, we need no fear any conquering fleet. Should Manaan ever come to attack, we would destroy the supply of Kolto and vanish beneath the oceans of our world. Even the Sith are not willing to risk such a commodity as valuable as Kolto. You see that how it all worked out. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You have to pay this fee each time you dock in Manaan, or you're not being permitted to Alto City. Make it 50 credits? The amount of fees legislated by the Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism. I'm not at liberty to haggle. Very well, here's a docking fee. The Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, Off-World. Here's a visitor guide and map to the city. Refer to it if you have any questions. The gates of Alto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you have to pay the docking fee once more. God damn it! Endless ocean.
What?
I wonder if any planets like that exist. Like, just a whole planet cover an ocean. That'd be sweet. KOTOR Distribution Center. Can't sell you Kolto unless you show me a purchase permit. Where can I get a purchase permit? Why to simply not get a purchase permit? Okay, we can't walk into Mordor either. Such permits are brokered by the galactic governments, not the city export authority. We do not sell untified Kolto by the handful. We sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase Kolto for personal use. I'll be going now. Good, I'm far too busy for the likes of you. Thanks. Thanks!
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Who are you?
My name is Alora.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends.
The true real
now
deal,
Sunry needs Jolie's
2021.
help.
I shall tell Jolie immediately.
Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
Okay. Go back. Okay. Kind of character build are you doing? I started with Soldier and then Jedi Guardian, and I'm just kind of doing whatever. I'm doing one-handed lightsaber, or one lightsaber. Yeah, I'm doing one-handed skills and trying to be tanky, but I think I'm raising the wrong things. As for force powers, I'm trying to level up the one with the whirlwind stuff. Because I heard that one's a pretty good skill. Though I think whirlwind's a second skill. I don't remember what the third skill is called. So let's do Jolie and Karth. Okay, let's level this dude up. This gear? Yeah. What's this one? Night Valor. That seems like a good one, actually. So what's this one? Yeah, I'm trying to get Force Wave. Force Push. Okay, let's do Night Valor then. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's make him kind of supporty, I guess. Hmm? Nice, just finished first 110th time. I thought you said 100th. I'm like, that's impressive. Watch. Yeah. Even though you just joined your group, Jolie remains a somewhat mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chose to come with you. Speak to Jolie. So yeah, if you have any advice on what I should do or like what I should be building, yeah, feel free to go ahead. Cause I find the battle kind of difficult sometimes. I don't know if I'm just like doing shit wrong, leveling people up wrong.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Tell me about Sunri. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunri for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunri I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
If I'm honest, it's more than 10. That's okay. We all have... I'm sure we all have games that we put hours into. Tons of hours into the one game. Oh, I said... Oh, before I said if you have any hints about what I should do or how I should be building, feel free. And then when you said, if I'm honest, it's more than 10, it's like I said something about, oh, we all had that one game we dumped tons of hours into. Yeah, at least one, I mean. Catch that. Okay. And then what I've done so far is play through Kashyyyk and Tatooine. If you're wondering where I am in the story. And I was told by someone else to go to Manaan next. Oh, speak to Jolie. You never did say what you decided to come with me.
Oh, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
I'm going light side. Yes, I don't think I said that when I said my build. Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Look, I'm just asking these questions because the game is leading me on to do this. Sorry.
There.
No, I guess not.
That's so hard. An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Just keep your opinions of it to yourself.
Have I offered a single opinion? No, I haven't. Or you could do far worse than hear a couple of mine. Your destiny, after all, is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion.
Yeah, there's one on the ship.
You sick.
No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Tip for you is to finish all of your companion side quests. Okay. I played, the only other BioWare games I completed are the Dragon Age. The first two Dragon Age games, so... yeah, it's worth it to get involved with your companion's quests. So, you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refuse to help you when you ask, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? Too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
Okay. Finally talk to him. As soon as you can anyways. Alright. Well, we're taking him along. Yeah, I missed a few side quests. Like, I missed one on Kashyyyk because I saved the Wookiees. Or I convinced the Wookiees to not deal with the Sugar Corp anymore, and then I missed one of the quests there. Try to before finishing the third planet you do. Oh, okay.
Ready.
So, finishing a planet means to get the Starforge map. That finishes the planet. Because this is the third planet. I've gotten 2 Starforge maps already.
Jodie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd and left Kashyyyk.
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Okay.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Shit, I missed that. Oh, I think I can look at the dialogue though. Public Emissary tomorrow. Is that a new quest? Window. Sunry. My order received. Sort by name, sort priority. Okay. Player selection? What does that mean?
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation, however. Witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers are willing to engage in violence as a Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of the court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith be equally fault for this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved in Otto City Jail, but since El Selkath are harboring this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. Court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be used with such leniency. Oh, I forgot you could do that. I always went back to the Ebon Hawk to change my party. Okay. Public citizens are welcome Manaan, but official inquirers go through their proper channels. Judge Shell can't ask questions with off-world visitors during normal hours. Let's quick save. Judge Shalkar, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manaan, it's my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. You have legitimate grievances with another party suspecting you. You should first, however, consult the public embassy before pressing criminal charges. There's something you wish to bring to my attention. I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunri. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manaan, legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter try to prove his innocence in court. The arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in a trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, you can fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunri's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunri versus Sith Empire. Your name and its position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunri was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Elasa Burros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in Ato City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he's being kept in a solitary holding cell. When it is claimed he has seen the killing and are being detained in the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Lessa was found dead in a blast wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your database. Be wise to review all the information before the trial starts. You may question Sunri or the witnesses. The evidence in this case heavily stacked against Sunri. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is your first case and you're off-world, sir, I feel compelled to add a good luck as my final missive. Okay, cool. Hey, Gagolian, how are you? Were you doing some Final Fantasy stuff with your viewers? Final Fantasy 14 stuff? I'd like to come in, please. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make a request to the warden. It should then be passed on through the judges. Oh, okay. He's just a generic prisoner. Don't need to talk to him. God damn it, guys. Just wanna... Okay, there we go.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Dolores sent me, Sunri. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Yeah, well, people have been guilty under circumstantial evidence. Yeah, I do have a camera. It's actually my laptop. So I worked up the nerve to finally be on camera. And I wasn't using my laptop's camera before because I didn't know. It looked pretty shitty, but then I realized I could mess with the settings, so now it looks a bit better. Like, the frame rate was really awful. Then I had figured out how to turn off the exposure and mess with the gamma. So now it looks decent, so now I don't actually have to get a camera until I upgrade my whole stuff, all my stuff. Yeah, I am getting used to it. Just gotta remember not to do embarrassing stuff like pick my nose or something. Not that I was doing that before. I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
There's a few things you have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Judges said you laughed after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Yes, okay. I mean, the door's open. Woman, you can just go see your husband right there. Okay, is there anything else here? So, there... Yeah, that's just the nice view of the field, the ocean. Nilko Boas. Hello? Human, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. My name is Nilko Boss. I hope you are enjoying yourself here in Athos City. Our floating city is beautiful, isn't it? You're a lot more friendly than most of the Cellcath here. I'm afraid you speak the truth, human. My people are suspicious of outsiders. They fear the destruction of our beautiful planet. Beauty of Manaan is delicate, our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear for the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There's a task I would ask human, Jedi. I fear there's no one else I can turn. What do you want me to do? My head's itchy. Rest assured there will be ample reward for this human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Cellcath people, this is a great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I have inquired often as to the purpose has been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages that the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
I'm uncomfortable with spying on the Republic, but if we could assure the Selkath that they mean no harm, then perhaps it might be worth it.
Please see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they're going. Find why they do not return. I'll do it for you. I'll look into it for you. Once you discover this information, please come to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the public. Whatever the truth, I should do my best to protect the Republic's interests and those of the Selkath, of course. Is this guy?
I hope you're here to play some Pazak. I don't...
no.
So clear.
Mercenary.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Echani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Mercenary, that's not for hire. That's strange.
Why do you care? There are other mercenaries you can hire, though I suggest you act quickly. The Republic seems to be in desperate need of mercenaries right now. Though not so desperate they have asked for my help as of yet. They prefer the simpering, submissive type, like the Mandalorian or the Echani.
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
Do you know about the murder of Alassa?
On my will, those too weak to defend themselves deserve to die. A murder is justified if you have the strength to kill your victim. Is there anything else you would know?
I'll be going now.
Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
For a while, the Republic were hiring anyone they could get their hands on. Now they don't have any use for us mercs. It's too bad. I could have used the work.
Say, you must be new around here. My name is Viglo. You don't look like those Republic scum.
Are you
aren't
drunk?
a Sith. It's what brings you to Manaan.
You might be. I'm investigating the recent murder.
I hope the Selkath fry that Sunry for what he did. Alassa was a real looker. And nobody kills a Sith and gets away with it. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
I'll be going now.
Oh, I get it. I get a little too forward
He's
and
drunk.
you want to hold it against me. Hey, I just thought of something. If I said you had a great body, would you hold it against me? Barkeep, I sense I've offended my lady friends. Bring me another round so I can drown my sorrows in the sweet nectar of the Selkath people.
Yes. Greetings, human. My name is Shielas. I've heard that you are no friend of the Sith. Is this true? My allegiances are my own business. You were wise to be so guarded, human. My sources are very wrong, and they've informed me that you are no friend of Malak's people. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool, and I know the Sith do not respect our laws, as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic politics stay in my hands. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Many of the Surkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood, the youth who will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. Okay. These spirits coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I can feel it. You wanted me to investigate these appearances? I will give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing self-nephew. Not much, but it's all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Ahto authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I shall look in these disappearances for you, Shamus. Cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the off-worlders in the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath thief, I will reward you as promised. Okay.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Right. Just a high cord. Holding cell. So I go to the other side. Oh, oopsie. Wrong way. Yes.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. Won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Human, there's Selkath everywhere, but you try to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have the answers others do not? Answers? What are you talking about? It's a strange time. The Sith and Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. Wise words. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions, and they want answers. That's why I'm here. I too seek answers. Who are you? The name? There's power in names, yet in the end, the name alone means less than nothing. I'm Hulis, a traveler from the world of Dura. What's your name, human? Senivek gave me a message to see you. Senivek, that name means nothing to me. Are you certain this person told you and your companions couldn't see me? That is very strange. Obviously, there must be some mistake, or maybe this is a joke. I doubt anyone named Senivek told me to bring your companions and come speak with me. I'll be going now, and so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not yet. I will remain here if my work is not done. Okay, so yeah, I really need to see him come back later. Oh wait. Can I do that now? Yeah. Go back to the ship. There we go. Your turn. Was your business so unfinished when we last spoke? What is it you want? Sunny, that can be message to see you. Sunny did not think you would come, but I knew better. It is good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak of you of these things. I'm Hulas of the Gennaharden, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. If you ever have, we are shadow, darkness, and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret for longer than most could ever imagine. If you are ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or Gennaharden's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you are paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around my companions, I will not discuss the Gennaharden. You understand? I understand. Speak the truth. I believe you speak the truth, but remember this. If you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. People in the galaxy have ever heard of the Gennaharden. They never see us, never know we are there. They don't even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will banish you, and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society only through a handful toward the galaxy. I will preserve the secrecy of your order. Excellent. We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely, and I will give you first glimpse into our secret world. We, Gennaharden, are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years, we've been at work throughout the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist? In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, those people are smart enough to keep this knowledge carefully guarded secret. On a very rare occasion, when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer services when the time is right. What does this have to do with me? By killing Calo Nord, you have shown that you have great potential. Gennaharden could use someone like you if you're willing, and your work for us could be a great aid to the Republic. Why would the Gennaharden protect the Republic? The Gennaharden have vested interest in preserving the Republic. It's a perfect cover for work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic have persisted for 15,000 years by mere accidents? Not for influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some. The Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events of the resisting regime, and we have no wish to see the Republic fail. Fault. What's in this for me? As I said earlier, your efforts here will help the Republic. By aiding us, you will earn the right to join an inclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course, there's a simple reason involved. The Gennaharden refers our agents very, very well. Okay, what do I have to do to join? So you can imagine joining the Gennaharden is not a simple process. To begin, we will need proof of your loyalty and competence. When you are ready, I will give you a task target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Gennaharden business. I'm ready to prove myself worthy of being Gennaharden. Killing Calo Nord is best to display your skills, but there's more to Gennaharden than mere killing. To preserve our secrecy and order, our agents must be discreet. They spelled discreet wrong. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing in new attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only information I will provide. I understand. Who's my target? We will begin something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of the two targets. A Grand Slaver named Zulan Centaur or a Rhodian anti-Republic terrorist named Lorgal. Tell me about Zulan Centaur. Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of a Corsican senator. Being failed, and the girl was government, but Zulan himself escaped. He'll probably try another kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. Again, Harden wants to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulan on Dantooine. He often sells illicit goods to wealthy settlers of that wealth. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Danley. Zulan's rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to. You should look for him there. Lorgal is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He's recently captured and is being held prisoner in a public base here in Manaan, waiting transport to Coruscant for trial. A chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. You do not want to give him a chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant. We must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The public will be glad to get rid of Lorgal, so they won't investigate his death closely. As long as he's struck down by a weapon in his cell, again, Harden will be satisfied. Is there anything else? Remember to tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan Lord, make it seem you're acting on behalf of the public, not the Genna Harden. That's all for now. Return me with either Lorgal or Zug in his den. I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You'll be suitably rewarded for each. Okay, finally. Let's talk to Shady Rodian. Well, let's save first. Why do you bother me, Kima? I didn't wish to speak to you. Why are you just standing here in a corner? I'm here for my own reasons. Those who know me and do business know I can be found here. You take business with me or leave? Business? I trail to sell Plaza cards. Okay, fine, I'll leave. I don't like Kazakh at all. General store.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
For a Sith, a month's pay, but since you're Med the Public, I will charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
There are several customers that you are now the arbiter of murder trial Sunray, the Republic War hero. I admire you for accepting this position. I have no doubt Sunray is trained by the Sith. If there's anything I can aid you, due to aid your investigation, I will be happy to help. What do you know about the Sunray case? Fortunately, I cannot offer great insight in this matter. I suggest you investigate the murder scene and perhaps talk to the other residents of the hotel where the crime occurred. Let me see what you have in stock. As you wish, my inventory contains the finest air tech clothing you can find in Manaan. All of it is far superior to Circle Corp. Okay. That looks nice. I don't have anything. Money. Let's just do. Yeah.
Tyvark hates the Sith, so he's always giving us Republic soldiers discounts. I bet he gives you Jedi a great deal.
Beep, beep, boop. Okay. Okay. Let's not go there yet then. Oh wait. Yeah. East Central, okay.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm investigating the Sundry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
That's one
If you
possibility.
want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Seek a star map, the remnant of the ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Of course. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get back on the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I think I'll decrypt the pass card.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information. Have you managed to retrieve the... Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manaan will be compromised.
Okay.
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Oh boy, puzzle solving. Okay. Let's talk to these people. Yes, human, I become this near and dear to me like the others. Come to see Lorgal, the great liberator, caged like an animal. I got better things to do than to argue with prisoners. Yes, leave me. You are true republic, a slave who can't even see your own chains, but I do not fear. Someday I, someone like, will destroy the republic and free you all. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty, citizen. Please.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Don't have time.
Well, if it's so important, just go then. Not like losing that droid would do anything harmful, like getting us banned from Manaan.
Okay, let's add people. Add in. Add.
I'm here.
Let's work on Constitution then. But okay, yeah, let's give her more force points. Yes. Oh, I can't give her anything. Yeah, okay.
I'm here.
You're back. Do you want to...
Yes.
While the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion, we have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
Catch?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
Detective pattern here.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it?
Not right now.
No problem.
Okay, so I don't think I want to do that. Restricted access. The hotel.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me about what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
Want to ask something else?
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Nothing more.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. Leading the robot. Oh, sure, Gugolian.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
You mean Sunry wasn't having a relationship with Alassa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Maybe if I tossed in 100 credits?
100 credits isn't enough for the kind of trouble I'd be having if I told you. Sorry, you're going to have to look somewhere else.
Okay, I'll ask something else.
Thanks. I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in kept the... I'm not saying anything like that. And there is... I didn't... 100... Thank... I would be... You can't... Sun kept the rest of the...
Alassa room here often?
Yes, she rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunry would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet either. I'm not saying anything like that. And there is... I did... One... Thing. Yeah...
Okay. Can't steal stuff from your footlocker. Thank you, yes. 100 credits to give to you. Except you don't want to take them. Okay, so only 2 doors open. Kira Selkath, you have questions for Glupor? Glupor already said everything he knows. Do you know about the Selkath youths who have gone missing? Glupor heard of it, yes, but Glooper's locked in a room for days. Glupor think it rather poor inside, think he knows something. I have questions about murder of Alassa. Glupor tell everything to Selkath. Do you not know? Glupor had no reason not to stay. Glupor tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. Why are we at the hotel? Glupor stays at a hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel too rich for Glupor to live at. But Glupor stay for weeks and have enough to stay here a few days. Using Glupor's chance to live better for a while. What about Alassa's room? Glupor just curious. Just curious to see what happened. Glupor have no reason to go into the room. No one placated Glupor to do it. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How do you know someone paid Glupor? Well, Sith Man came up to Glupor after murder, where Selkath arrived. He said he gave Glupor good money. Glupor put metal in Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize Sith Man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother to tell them. Well, that, and the Sith Man say, kill Glupor if Glupor speaks. Oh no. Glupor think he can't talk more right now. Glupor feels he need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Okay. Planted evidence.
Honest. Damn.
Okay, so let's...
What? God Gotcha. Simple.
Med pack. Okay, this probably wasn't the murder room then. Was it the murder room? Okay. Hang in there. Oh,
I'm here.
You're the one defending Sun. Well.
Alright. I still haven't gotten to the other side of Manaan yet.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunrian murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunri and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start.
I've heard, yeah.
If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me?
Of course not. You think state secrets are for sale in the market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Okay. Oh wait, I haven't been. Okay. Okay, so wow, this is like the first stream I've done where I didn't do any fighting. Well, I did like barely any fighting, but I have to work on something for my do something for my job, and I'm gonna call this stream early tonight. Let's see, so. I'm not sure if I'm streaming this weekend. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, and if I decide to do like a random stream this week, I'll also let you guys know. But anyway, yeah, sorry for the short stream and then not much action, just a lot of talking. I'll be playing Fallout 3 next time though. So thanks to everyone stopped by and chatted for a bit. Thanks for the follows. And guys later. Have a good night.